Hey, welcome back. It's time again to play Assassin Creed. Speak to A- Asha. Where is this? I think it's in the
World.
city, no? Let's see. Yeah,
Hold a fast travel.
let's go there. Uh-huh. We. Oh, come on. Let's first talk with this lad.
A fellow adventurer need to know the lie of the land? Well worth a little.
Money
Okay.
alright.
All right.
Gear.
Okay.
Right. Let me show you something. On your map.
Okay. I got that gear. Now let's talk with this lady.
Archer, is everything ready?
The Shire Moot will soon begin. Will you join us, Eivor? We'd be comforted by your presence.
Yes, let's attend.
Yes, I'm curious to see this Shire mood for myself. I will follow. When will the
Wolf.
vote begin, Abbess?
12 able lords of Lincolnshire have already cast their stones, but they have reached a tie. 4 votes for each man. It now falls to you to break this impasse.
Me? By whose order?
You have earned the trust of our 3 candidates, it seems. Even our bishop has found a certain fondness for your hardy spirit.
How do you counsel my vote?
It's an important vote for your people. How would you counsel my vote?
I value competent and righteous leadership, not foolish friends in high seats.
Anyone but Hunwald, you mean?
I love Hunwald as I love my own kin. But I would not put a stone in his care without fearing for the safety of both. I pray that God guides your vote today, and not the devil, as I fear.
Huh, right.
How are you, Lord?
Have I heard aright? That you have come to break us from our deadlock?
I have, Lord. Have you any advice before I vote?
Lord Hundbeor was a bold and honest man, if somewhat reckless. I see the same qualities in his son. Therefore, Hunwald is my man.
Okay.
King Ceolwulf's attendant, aren't you?
Aye. The king sends his love and support. Whatever happens here today shall have his full blessing.
He's learning fast. Good man.
Uh-huh. Let's see. Can I read it? No.
Grim, good to see you again.
A hearty hello, Drenger. Seems Britain is getting quite used to the idea of Danes stalking her shores.
Where do you fall in this contest, Grim? Alfgard is a friend of yours, is he not?
He is, and a good man as well. But I cast my stone for the bishop.
The bishop. That's an odd strategy.
These Christians are easy to nudge about. So desperate they are to avoid a good fight, they'll agree to most anything a Dane says.
Shire Moot invitation. Press B closed.
Okay.
Bishop,
Eivor, I must thank you for your fearless participation in our moot.
I'm surprised to hear you vouched for me, Bishop.
I surprised myself, to be honest. But I felt it would be a good test of God's faith in my judgment. Under my guidance, this Shire is crawling back from a decade of lawlessness. God knows the love that lives in my heart for the people of Lincolnshire. I pray now that he guides your hand accordingly.
Quite a gambit, Bishop. Mad enough to work, it may be.
Well then, I thank you, for what it's worth. God go with you. A vote for Hunwald will return the House of the Ferocious Swan to its former glory.
Let's see.
How fare you, Lord?
My prayers are fervent and my will is strong, Eivor. If I am Elderman, I will bring joy to this Shire.
There is more to good leadership than merrymaking. You must be strong and stern and willing to take risks.
Of course, of course. Strength and wisdom and fortitude and all that. I shall rise above the peat moss of mediocrity. Have no fear.
That is good to hear.
Okay. And I have one more to talk.
Good evening, Alfgar.
Eivor, I hope it's not untoward of me to solicit your support, but I do need it. The vote is closer than a cat's whisker.
It is a difficult choice, Alfgar. Know that I won't make it lightly.
Good, good. But let me say unreservedly that I am the man who will lead Lincolnshire into progress and victory.
I do not doubt your convictions, Lord.
Okay. So I will go with that lad, if I remember the name.
Free men, free possible futures.
Which of these sad puppets will dance best when you call upon them?
It is not for myself I must cast the stone, but for my clan. Who will serve us best in a time of true need?
You can never be certain where you stand in another's heart. Choose only for yourself.
All three have strengths and weaknesses.
Considering Eilfgar? Considering Hunwald? Considering Herefrith? Considering...
Hunwald is not the most cunning or clever, but he has heart and spirit. Both go a long way in times of need.
I cast my vote for Hunwald. Backed, considering Eilfgar.
Though tinged with arrogance, Alfgar is competent and wealthy. He'd be a good elderman, but a faithful ally?
I cast my vote for Eilfgar. Back to other, considering considering...
The bishop can be stuffy and wallows in Christian piety. But he is wisest of the three, and has already proven himself.
I cast my vote for the back to, considering Eilfgar,
Hunwald is not the most cunning or both go a long way in times of need.
Okay, I'll go with
I
this
cast
one.
my vote for Hun.
Lead your Shire with pride, ferocious swan.
Let's see.
It is decreed by this lawful Shiremoot that the Ealdorman of Lincolnshire shall be... son of our dear and departed Lord Hundbjorn, Lord Hunwald of Lincolnshire.
I don't know what to say. I thank you. Deeply, madly, humbly. What more can I say? I don't know. I miss my father. I'd sooner see him standing here than... Well, I will do my best. For each and every one of you.
Let us all raise our cups. A toast to our new Ealdorman. As all well know, this Shiremoot's decision is not final, but advisory. It now falls to our newly anointed King Ceolwulf to ratify our choice. To this end, we need not worry. Ceolwulf is a friend to Saxon and Dane alike, and he is sure to approve the results. Our good and noble friend, Arthur.
I knew to not trust that
Septic
lad.
rot has overtaken this Shire. A sickness for which there is only one cure.
Your Grace! What is this?
Oh.
Nobles of Lincolnshire, stand fast!
For the glory of the ancients, leave none alive!
I will come for you.
Steel yourself, Wolf.
Mother of God! Another battle!
Whoa! Stay down. How many of these are?
Is this how their god welcomes the new Elderman?
Eliminate here for discards.
Come here. Come here.
Bastard bishop. What's his endgame? This one's gone. Find those who still draw breath. Polish your ass, Hunwald. The Elderman's seat is yours. As your war council, I suggest you waste no time in catching this grief tosser. He won't be far.
We should first bury our dead, no?
That choice is yours to make, Elderman.
Yes. Yes, of course. We'll bury our dead, then raise a feared.
I am at a loss for words. A trusted man of the cloth. I will pray for these martyrs, and tend to the remaining wounded, until the last man walks free.
Be well, Archer.
And you, Eivor. May God, or the gods, protect you.
Okay, and now 400. No, no. Okay. How do I get out of here? Let's find this new Edelman. Okay, it's
A bold
time to
attack.
hunt.
And in broad daylight. The hatred.
What news, Hunwald?
We've learned that Eivor rode for the fort at Annikastre following the massacre. I have assembled a field there. Quite a large one, in fact. They eagerly await your orders, Eivor.
You mean your orders, Elderman?
Ah, yes, that's right. My orders. Which are what, exactly?
Who can say? Ride with me to your camp and we'll find out together.
Eivor was a friend of my father's and always so dear to me. I don't understand what possessed him.
He invoked the name of an ancient order before his men attacked. I know exactly what possessed him.
Do you?
It's not a story for now.
This will send waves of disgust through all the parishes of Mercia. Eivor is a new and ugly stain on the bishopric.
Your Christ was an interesting man, if a little soft. But stranger still, I've met so few Christians like him.
Today has been a boon, Eivor. In spite of everything, I now know my father's spirit still burns within me. It's thanks to you I know this. When songs are sung of the day Lincolnshire was saved, your name will ripple through every stanza.
Don't be hasty, Hunwald. One verse of our song remains unsung. The din of battle beckons.
You pagans and your appetite for battle. I certainly don't share it. I worry what diabolical feast the bishop has in store.
Don't let that poxy bishop worry you. With Eivor beside us, he'll be victuals before long. How has Atcha taken all this? She and Eivor were so close.
She must feel as though the devil himself attacked her monastery. The poor lady.
We spoke briefly. Her spirits were low, but her work carried on. I think she'll be fine.
Manipulated by a man who should be...
We are the men of Lincolnshire! Remember it! My ancestors fought with the old kings of Lindsey. It's for their memory we fight today.
There is hard fighting ahead.
Okay, so speak with the captain.
Our warsmith has arrived. The Feards are ready to fight.
Chieftain Eivor, can we win this fight with the men you see assembled here?
If they fight with the bravery of double their number, we may.
And is there room in your Valhalla for a ferocious swan?
Of course. Let fly your glorious banner.
Are we ready then?
Let's begin the assault.
We attack now. Ready to fight.
Our first task will be to breach the outer wall. Then we deal with the troops inside.
Come on, let's fight already.
To me, holy warriors of Lincolnshire!
The best way to breach is with a battering ram. I should help it along.
Come on.
Let's go! Race! Look out! Take cover!
Come on.
Arrows coming!
Shield!
Oh crap, I have to.
Incoming!
Brakes!
Come on.
Shields up!
Look out!
Shields!
Incoming!
Take cover!
Go, go, go.
Run away!
Brakes! Brakes! Shield!
Arrows coming!
This is new. Finally. When they got inside.
Destroy the blockade.
I think I have to carry that or what?
Back to it.
So how do I? This. Oh! Come on, not that. Ah! Where is the other one?
To lower the drawbridge.
So
I got him! My thanks, Algar!
Thank me when the bleeding is done. You're dead.
Later. Wait. I have to go up here. Yeah.
A challenge at last.
Okay.
Shoot links to lower the drawbridge.
Gods! Hereford has gone mad! You, point me to the bishop. No one else need die today.
Finally.
He's in the chapel there, hiding away. Scandalous coward.
Let no one leave that church without facing judgment.
So I have to find a way in.
Find and assassinate Bishop Aelfred.
Take your last breath.
Let's see, where can I go in? No entrance? Impossible.
The other side must be barred.
You're finished. We have the advantage. Curse you.
Oh. Go up.
To respite, Lord, please. Our battle is lost.
Continue the work of God, my boy. Kill this pagan. Finish you. My turn. With me here.
Oh. Come on. Let's oh, why did I jump so fast? Confirm the kill.
I died the day I hid behind these robes, this cross. To bring the light of my order to a wider view, I debased myself. Clawed my way to the top of this common religion, full of common men. I should have lived as the ancient dead.
That's the folly of mankind, Aelfred. We wallow in our failures, like happy pigs in a sty of shit. You should have learned to enjoy it.
Okay. Finish. Good. How do I... What is this? I don't know the button for life. Nope. Anyway, let's see what we can find here.
Speak to Hunwald. Letter from the instrument. Press B close. The
Terrible waste, though.
letter from the father. Press. Letter to King C. Letter to King.
Sorry?
Speak to Hunwald.
By the way.
Speak to Hunwald.
Eivor, is the bishop dead?
He bled too little and talked too much. Now he's gone.
I won't miss him. But Atcha will need some time to grieve.
Come on. Grow some balls.
You fought well, ferocious swan. Speak here, the heart.
Lincolnshire is yours to lead, Alderman. The hardest fight begins now.
The din of battle still rings in my ears. I think I now know what it means to be a leader.
Good.
I would ask a favor, if I could.
Name it.
As Elderman, my life may be a dangerous one. For a time, anyway. Would you allow my Swanborough to take refuge in your settlement? At least until I feel all danger has passed.
We'd be happy to have her.
Thank you, my sturdy Norse berserker. The mead halls of my shire will be lonely without you stomping about.
Our people are bonded now. We must look out for one another.
Blast it. I am a horror with goodbyes.
Good,
It'll
finish.
do for now.
Now it seems the wind calls me back to Randi. Best tell her the good news.
Wait.
World.
Finish.
Inventory.
Inventory.
Bag.
Silver. Oh, I have.
Mastery energy. Battle.
And why is that?
Minor bulwark rune. Skills. Melee. Arrow Way of the Bear.
Okay,
Gives
let's just put them where we can find them and that's it.
Rain. Way of the Bear.
Way of the Bear.
Light bow. Health. Ability damage. Plus 1.7 Heavy damage. Light bow. Increases your mass range.
Okay, good.
Hunnish bow. Hunby or Heights bow.
98.
Hunnish bow. Hunby or Heights bow.
Okay.
World quests. Tracked quest. Report. Mastery order. Unidentified. Undiscovered. Bishop Hereford. Bishop Hereford. The liar.
Okay.
Auto. Haveloke. The end. Device. Clues found. Codex. Tutorial. Data. Norway is home to region. People. Village. Rude. Eilfgar.
And this is it.
World.
Go back to Randy. Huh? Or
Hold a fast travel. Hold a fast travel. Hold a fast travel.
Let's fight that one. But I don't know how to heal. What was the button for heal?
World, hold a fast.
Okay. He disappeared. Oh my god. Yeah, he disappeared. Great.
More intel.
Let's go home. Come on, why is taking so long? Shouldn't be so long.
Yes, yes, one more. And only because you all have such good taste. Now, this one begins.
Oh, look at you, Dewey.
Let's have a feast.
Start feast. Hosting them.
Okay, run B.
Eivor,
Lincolnshire is a friend to us.
wonderful news. And who is our ally there?
The boy Hunwald is the new alderman of Lincolnshire, and he has sworn allegiance to us.
The loud one, an alderman? Well, should he ever wish to call for aid, he need only shout.
Yeah. Wait. Now let's... Come on, why I cannot speak with you?
Alliance table, show me the
I want to see the alliance map.
Grant of Bridget. Winstret.
Hytham received a message from Winchester, from someone calling himself a poor fellow soldier of Christ.
Your hidden ally. Very interesting. More targets, I assume.
Yes. So what do you think? Could it be a trap?
As a West Saxon stronghold, Winchester will be a rather unwelcome place for you. But that is nothing you cannot handle. If you go, do not go boldly.
I will pledge to Winstret.
Okay, let's do this.
I'll make my way to Winchester. The letter asked me to meet a man in white at a house of God, and then recite this phrase. When pride cometh, then cometh shame. But with the lowly cometh wisdom.
A passage from their holy book, I believe. Interesting. Go with care.
Perfect. Mail.
A new letter.
Let's
Read ACHA's letter. A letter from ACHA. Press B close. Dear Eivor the wolf-kissed of Ravensthorpe. I must confess further to the great sin and guilt I feel for having betrayed Hunwald and Swanborough. The aldermancy is stable for now, however my heart is not. I regret my actions. However subtle they enabled Hereford to spill the blood of good yellow bellies upon the tiles of our Lord. I have so much love for you and respect what you have endured unfairly. All of my prayers are directed at the light that shines through you and those you protect. Life is impossible, and I turn my eyes up to him. ACHA, in faith.
Blah 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 blah. Okay, we're gonna move to... No, I have to do something here. Let's see if I can... I think I did that one, now I should do this one.
Grain farm. A farm that grows and harvests the settlement's grain. Improves the... of fast travel.
Rings, no.
Reading Gum Abbey. Raid. Raid this location with your crew to gain its wealth and materials for your settlement's growth. Hold of fast travel. The Reeve of Windstred.
Strider.
The seat of King Aelfred's power, where hawkshit stains my boots. I will find the man in white in their god's house.
Oh no. Great. Reload. Where was the leap of faith?
The seat of King Aelfred's power, where hawkshit stains my boots. I will find the man in white in their god's house.
Finally.
This must be the house of their timid god. They built him a rich dwelling.
Where are you, little man?
Find and speak to the man in white.
Said no, no. The Lord takes the best of us to sit beside him.
A Dane treads the cobbles of God's house. In search of Christ's redemption, I hope.
Your Christ can wait his turn. It's you I've come to see.
Is that so?
When pride cometh, then cometh shame. But with the lowly cometh wisdom. You know these words, and you know why I speak them.
I do, but I am not yet satisfied that you are the one for the task ahead. As Jesus said unto Thomas, I am the way, the truth, and the life. Speak the deeds of Christ in order. Only then will you cometh unto my Lord.
Charisma level 4. Take me as I am, a lowly...
Why deny the pleadings of an unwashed pagan who aches to know God? Take me as I am, and I will do your Lord's bidding.
How great is the burden of learning for one so unworthy. But I see that no amount of instruction in the Lord's words will save your soul. Come.
Great. Let's see what this man wants.
Who am I to meet, priest? I cannot stand waiting in silence.
Shh. Even a fool, when he keeps silent, is considered wise.
Yet men become wise by speaking with other men. They grow foolish when keeping to silence.
Hush! Your prattling offends God's ears. We're here.
May Christ, whose terror scares away the foul throngs, make with me a strong covenant. Was God's lesson instructive?
Your God fears death as mine do. It was a... you have...
Do all the priests in Winchester have this same skill for drama? You risk your life, Aelfred King.
I have invited you here to speak on equal terms. Do the Dane laws of hospitality not apply in Wessex?
You gifted my Jarl to that whelp from the Order of Ancients, the warrior Fulke.
Fulke is a member of the Order as well. The wolves biting at my skirts grow craftier by the day.
How much do you know of this order?
Only this and little more. This letter, signed by one who calls himself a poor fellow soldier of Christ, warns of a plot against my life.
The gallows, the quill, the Sikhs, free men eager to kill you.
2 now. The Bishop Aelfred is dead. He was the Sikhs, so far as I can tell.
And a humble servant of your god. That must sting.
Still, his death has strengthened Christian fellowship in Winchester. I pray the deaths of his colleagues will do the same.
Your God is not strong enough. Why would I should let the order kill you? Why would...
You have faced warriors like me many times before, and many times you have lost or been cheated. Why trust me now?
I have men in London and Jorvik. Men who send me reports on the rise and fall of the tides of war. Not long ago, men and women of some influence were murdered in those places. In oddly specific circumstances. When I received this letter from our poor fellow soldier, it did not take long to work out why. I don't know your motive, nor what you hope to gain. All I ask is that you finish the work you have begun, before these fallen souls infest England further.
I should let the Order kill you. If I made it easy for them, they might even return Sigurd to me.
I would return him to you myself, if I knew where they were holding him. But Fulke's treachery has blindsided me as well.
Then promise me a reward I can sing about. A healthy king's weight in silver.
Very well. As much as you can carry. This morning, my reeve, Goodwin, was not at his post.
A man you trust?
Goodwin was following the clues given in this letter when he disappeared.
Where was he last seen?
At his house, by the west gate. You may find something there. Eivor, compose yourself while you are my guest. My city is not a battlefield.
Not yet, Great King, but the day will come.
Yep. So this is it for this episode. See you on the next one.